Hey guys, and welcome back to another spooky video. Today I'm going to tell you about something that happened to me when I was a teen back in Santa Ana, where I used to live back in the day, in an apartment complex. And this is what happened. Before we get into the story, I want to give a shout out to my family back in Mexico City, toda la familia en el DF. Saludos, espero que todos estén muy bien, y saludos a Adrián, Valentín y a todos los primos allá. Los extraño. So one time my stepdad came out of the restroom after showering and asking my mom, hey, by any chance did you go in there and turn off and on the lights? And my mom was like, no, nobody has gone in there. And we were just kind of like, okay, well, whatever. We thought it was like a faulty switch or a faulty light bulb and really think nothing of it. A few days later, something happened to me that was kind of weird. I normally sleep like any other person with their head against the head of the bed, but for whatever reason, either I was too tired or whatever and just kind of laid down and fell asleep the other way around, my head facing the foot of the bed, and the foot of the bed was actually facing the bathroom door. So while I was sleeping in the middle of the night, I felt like two hands grabbing me on my chest and pushing me down all the way down and just shaking me as hard as they could. And my natural instinct was to swing my hands up in the air and try to hit whoever it was, because it was very hard the way they were shaking me, and it was unnatural. Like either they were trying to hurt me or they're trying to wake me up, but it was just not the right way to do it. And when I swung my hands around, I hit my hands and there was nobody there. So I woke up and was looking around, and there was nobody around me, which was completely scary, and kind of got weirded out by it. So I couldn't comprehend what was happening, and once I kind of woke up fully, I was like, well, man, maybe I shouldn't sleep that way because something may happen. So I just kind of repositioned myself, and for the rest of the night continue sleeping the right way until the next day. A few weeks later, my stepdad asks my mom, hey, by any chance did you wake up early in the morning? What were you doing up so early? You never get up this early. And my mom's like, what are you talking about? I've been asleep the whole time. He goes, no, I saw you in the kitchen wearing a white gown, and I asked you what were you doing up so early, but you never answered me. And my mom goes, no, I never get up that early. And she's never had a case of her like sleepwalking or anything. So my dad ended up being a little freaked out because he saw some lady with a white gown in the middle of the kitchen, and she was just standing there. He was kind of like still trying to wake up, and just didn't realize that that was not my mom. So I kind of figured out, I'm like, hey, maybe there was something in that apartment that we didn't know about, because there was things happening to my stepdad and things happening to me. So it was just kind of one of those weird things. And then after that, nothing really happened. We had some weird crime happening at the apartment when someone actually tried to get up in the apartment. And I say up because we were in the third floor, and this person, there was this guy that had climbed up on the side of the balcony 3 stories up, and his hands were at the bottom of our balcony. My mom just happened to step out while I was following her, and she screamed, this guy, this is a real person. And this guy completely let go from the 3rd floor. As soon as we hit the edge of the balcony, this guy was already on the floor and running towards the side of the building, and we couldn't believe that he didn't break both of his legs. And we didn't know what his intentions were, but he was like all the way to the 3rd floor. So that was just something that happens, I guess. And it's just like you just gotta be careful. You're never too safe, even if you're in the 3rd floor of an apartment complex. Well, that's the end of my scary story, but I'm not gonna leave you just yet. We're gonna go ahead and create a Spider-Man costume, and this is the original costume, or the makeshift costume, that he ended up making for himself before he became Spider-Man and got the official suit for him. So this is kind of like what he made DIY, and this is the version that we did, or we're doing today. So enjoy the video, and hopefully I'll see you guys on the next one. Take it easy for now. Bye bye.